Today we're going to review a great campground in Texas.
And spoiler alert, it is a 98 out of 100. Where do you think?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm gonna put the Canopy RV Resort sticker on our map. Probably by Texas.
I would say by Texas would be great.
Well, it kind of would, almost looks like it'll tuck right there. What do you think about that?
Looks ideal. We had the privilege recently of staying at Canopy RV Resort in New Braunfels, Texas.
And you can stick around to the end to find out all of the reasons why we voted a 98.
This is absolutely the highest rating we've given any campground in any of our reviews.
And we want to thank Danny and Lynn from RV America for the idea of using this template to review campgrounds.
If you're not familiar with the system, we're going to review the campground with 10 specific points, each one of those graded on a scale of 1 to 10. The first criteria we're going to look at is hookups. Hookups, something everyone likes in a luxury RV resort like this. And Canopy RV Resort is a full hookup campground. So at our pedestal, we have 30 and 50 amps. We're plugged into the 50 amp outlet right now in here, and they also have 20 amps. So it's a true 20 amp outlet. They have water at each pedestal, and the water pressure is pretty well regulated, and we're running about 60 psi right out of the frost-free spigot. But the water appears to be very clean, very nice, and also full hookup sites where we do have the full sewer hookup at each and every site. With the new pedestals and the cleanliness of everything, Canopy RV Resort gets a 10.
Next up are the sites. The campsites at Canopy are really spacious. We had plenty of room for our camper and our truck, and I think even an additional vehicle you would have space.
Yeah, there was plenty of room for parking, pretty much anything you'd want, a big rig. By RV resort standards, our 28-foot Airstream is actually a fairly small rig. We were one of the smaller rigs there. So there is plenty of room. They have, if memory serves me right, 295 sites that are available. So plenty of sites. One really special thing that they did, the area where you pull in, where your rig parks, is actually a type of gravel, and they used a very special gravel that is actually a crushed granite to provide a little more coolness from that hot Texas sunshine.
And it is an RV resort, so it has a lot of amenities. We'll get to those in a little bit.
For the sites available at Canopy RV Resort,
we rate them a 10.
Our next category is going to be accessibility. How easy are the sites to get in and out of? This is a new RV park, and they did all the research necessary to make sure the sites are all at the right angle and you're going the right way. Very easy to back into the sites and get yourself positioned. And a lot of the sites are pull-through sites as well.
And there are no obstacles or branches hanging for when you're backing in, which makes my job really nice as the person who does the spotting.
I'm sure these nice straight lines are helping you get a visual. That's good. Come straight back now.
Okay. For accessibility, we rate Canopy a 10. The next category we're going to talk about is roads. Both roads to access Canopy RV Resort and the roads internally into the campground. Now, because this is a new resort, the roads in the campground are absolutely pristine, smooth, nice. They did a great job. They're all paved. The road coming in was a little rough, but quite frankly, nothing to worry about or be concerned about. Very easy to traverse and get into there. Very good signage in and out. We had no issues at all finding the Canopy RV Resort or getting our Airstream in and park safely.
So we rate Rhodes with a 10. Our next category is bathhouses and laundry.
At Canopy RV Resort, they have something that we've not seen a lot of times at resort type campgrounds, and that is bathhouses. They have a pool, and it's a very nice pool, lots of seating area outside, and then they have bathhouses by the pool area, and each of the rooms are a separate room with a shower and a toilet and sink. Individual rooms. So you go in and you have your own little space with a locked door. They also additionally have 2 showers, bathhouses at the other end of the park that are the same thing. You open the door, there's a full bathroom, toilet, sink, and a shower with a door that locks.
Yeah, and then I just noticed that I forgot they do have the auxiliary bathhouses. There's one right there
Oh,
with 2.
is that just bathrooms or showers?
I don't know. We'll have to look.
Yeah.
There. Shower. Nice. Plenty spacious.
Yeah, your own private space.
Very nice.
Yeah. They're clean, they're large, very much handicap accessible and spacious, and really a nice feature to have because a lot of the RV resorts do not have a shower house because they assume you have that in your RV. So that's a really nice feature to have. So there are 14 washers and dryers in the laundry room, and they are stackable. So the washers are on the bottom, the dryers are on the top. So you pretty much, once you start the washer, you're kind of secured that you're going to have a dryer above it to use when you're done with your wash. The washing machines and dryers are brand new, so the units are really in great condition. They have the option of having coin operation or an app. Now, we've used the laundry room here a couple of times in our 2-week stay. And the first time we tried to just use quarters, and we had a struggle with that. I talked to the staff, and they were super friendly and helped us with the issue. The first time we used the app, it worked really well. So today I used quarters because we had quarters. And that worked pretty good too. But they do have some kinks that they're trying to work through between the app and the machines talking to each other. So they're aware of it, and they are super friendly, and they never get upset when you go and say, I need help. And they've just been really, really great.
Oftentimes when you have apps to pay for the laundry, you can't get all the cash back out of it. So we still have a $1 credit available at the laundry facilities at Canopy. So because of that, and because of the issues we had with using the coin op the one time, and again, they were very good at taking care of us, but still, because of those 2 issues and some of the issues that they're having getting the washing machines to work properly, we score this an 8. Canopy RV Resort has an amazing list of amenities. Some of those are:
They have a pool, 2 regulation pickleball courts, exercise facilities with treadmill, dumbbells, aerobic equipment, weight machines, and more. 2 shaded dog parks, a playground, propane sales, a coffee bar, package receiving facilities, indoor and outdoor community spaces, and tons of activities, crafts, breakfasts and dinners, karaoke, and outdoor concerts, to name a few.
In fact, Michelle had a great time with the crafts there, and you got to make a couple different things that we carry with us. The one was that little nutcracker,
right?
That you did.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had a class to paint it. And then another little ornament, a wooden ornament. Yeah, because we were there at Christmas time. So
Yeah, we were there kind of over Christmas time.
yeah, but they have activities all the time.
So for activities and amenities, we score Canopy RV Resort
A 10.
One thing we really do need to mention is that we were comped our stay at Canopy RV Resort in exchange for this review and some other photography video work we did for them. It did not affect this review whatsoever. We were so thoroughly impressed with the staff. In fact, most of the staff were not aware that we were there to do a review on the campground. In fact, I like to be as incognito as possible when we do things like this to see how the campground staff actually do treat the guests there at the campground. And in fact, that brings us to our next category, which is staff. So Michelle, what did you think about the staff there at Canopy?
Well, we made some new friends. Like, they were just very wonderful people, very accommodating, as we mentioned about the laundry facility. Anytime we had an issue or challenges, the office was right there. We would just go in and say, we're having a challenge with this, and they would come and take care of it right away. No questions. They were friendly, they were professional, and really want you to enjoy your stay there, and they want you to come back.
And the other thing I noticed is that everyone who worked there really took pride in everything that they did. They have a world-class RV resort there, and it's mostly because of the staff and the attitudes of the people there. So we score the staff at Canopy RV Resort
A 10.
And well-deserved. Connectivity. How can we connect with the outside world? And that's another item we're going to rate Canopy RV Resort on. One thing that they have is at every pedestal, they do have an Ethernet connection that's available. So if you have Ethernet ability on your rig, you can simply run your Ethernet cable from the pedestal into your rig to your router inside and have safe, secure internet through your entire rig. But Canopy RV Resort also offers Wi-Fi throughout the campground, and it's pretty good. It's one of the best we've ever seen. And there are pedestals all the way around, little transmitters, and I ran a speed test, and I'm going to put that up on the screen right here. The campground is also close to cell phone towers, and so we use primarily for our internet our T-Mobile home internet router box. So I'll put that test speed right here as well. And then I also did a test speed just on AT&T, which is what our phones natively configure to, and I'll put that test result right here. So you can compare all three. All three tests were done inside the Airstream, up near the front, up near the couch. So we try to be consistent in how those signals were gathered. Obviously, if we were outside the Airstream, which is a great Faraday cage, and in this open air environment, I think the park's Wi-Fi speeds would be even faster. All in all, this park has the best connectivity of any park we've ever stayed at. And again, we're going to give them a 10.
Our next category up is local attractions.
Canopy is really centrally located to a lot of different things. The town of New Braunfels itself has quite a bit of activities. As I mentioned, we were there kind of near Christmas time, so there was a lot of lights and activities that were going on in downtown New Braunfels. Great restaurants. We had a great lunch at the Muck and Fuss restaurant. That was really good. We've been exploring downtown New Braunfels, but we're hungry.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to Muck and Fuss. We've never heard of it.
So kind of a late lunch, early dinner, right over here. Let's go.
Let's go.
We were able to drive to the Natural Bridge Caverns. That was just a short drive away, and saw those.
Well, we've made it to the Natural Bridge Caverns, and we're going to go inside today. We have booked a tour for one of the caverns. There's actually two here.
And we did the San Antonio Riverwalk, which was really wonderful. I think any time of the year that you could go do that walk. It is very fun. There's great restaurants, there's lots of little shops, and just the whole atmosphere of having the walkways and the bridges by the water, and then there's boat rides too.
Absolutely. And if you haven't seen our video on the San Antonio Riverwalk, for those of you on phone and computer, I'll put a link. And for those of you watching on a TV screen, as most of you do, I'll put probably right over here a QR code that'll take you directly to that video. It was a great time. And also in San Antonio, of course, is the Alamo.
Construction all around us. Yeah. And I don't know, can you guess where we are?
You might be able to.
You may have to remember.
Yeah.
But no trip to Texas is complete without a trip to the Alamo.
There's other things in the area we didn't see, and that would be the Green Music Hall. And I know that there's other things. There's just so much to do in that area.
If you're bored, you're not trying hard. For the category of attractions,
We rate the area and Canopy RV Resort a solid 10.
next category is the cost of value.
This is a little difficult for us because our stay was comped. I suggest you go to Canopy RV Resort's website and look over their prices. I did that and we talked to them, and their prices are incredibly fair for what you get with all the stuff there. In fact, we found it to be one of the lower priced resorts in the area. They have daily rates, weekly rates, monthly rates, and seasonal rates, all of which vary, but all are a great, great value for everything you can get there. So we rate their cost of value
a 10.
Canopy RV Resort totals out with 98 out of a possible 100 points.
That is the highest score that we've ever given
Of any campground we've been to.
We highly recommend Canopy RV Resort
In New Braunfels, Texas. Thanks for watching this review on Canopy RV Resort. I'm Jim.
And I'm Michelle.
And we are...
Airstreamer. You didn't say it with me.
I didn't.
Okay, I didn't.
We can try that again. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching this review on Canopy RV Resort. I'm Jim.
And I'm Michelle.
And we are Airstreamer.
So we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks so much for watching our review on Canopy RV Resort. I'm Jim.
And I'm Michelle.
And I have a bug in my face.
Take
23. Thanks so much for watching our video on Canopy RV Resort. I'm Jim.
And I'm Michelle.
And we are Airstreamer. It's amazing.
Okay.
I think we have something there that'll work.
I'll go get the sticker.
I should have pressed record.
What?